Let me ask you something personal. How many things do you know you should be doing for your health, but haven't gotten around to? Well, what if I told you there are just 5 key things that only 5% of people over 70 can actually do, yet they have a huge impact on your health, independence, and even how long you live? Today, we're diving into the 5 essential abilities that most seniors lose with age, but the rare few who keep them stay stronger, sharper, and more energized well into their 80s and beyond. The good news? With a few smart adjustments, you can start reclaiming them today. 1. Standing on one leg for 10 seconds without support. Sounds simple, right? But studies show that most adults over 70 struggle to balance on one foot for even 10 seconds. And that's not just about coordination. This single move is a major predictor of neurological health, fall risk, and even lifespan. The reason is it activates the small stabilizing muscles in your legs, your core, and most importantly, your brain's balance center. What separates the top 5%? They practice it daily, and the benefits go beyond just preventing falls. Balancing builds hip strength, improves circulation to the brain, and keeps your nervous system engaged. Try this. Every morning, stand near a counter, lift one foot, and count to 10. If it's tough, don't worry. Just 30 seconds a day, split between both legs, can rebuild this vital skill over time. Bonus tip: do it with your eyes closed to gently train your inner balance system, but only when you're ready and near support. 2. Climbing a flight of stairs without resting. If you can climb a full flight of stairs, about 10 to 12 steps, without stopping, that's a powerful sign your heart, lungs, and muscles are working in sync. In fact, doctors use stair climbing as a quick assessment of cardiovascular age. People who struggle here may be showing early signs of reduced heart function, even if they feel fine at rest. Now, the top 5% of seniors after 70, they climb stairs daily, and not just out of habit. They use stairs as functional cardio, which boosts endurance, strengthens quads and glutes, and stimulates bone density in the hips and spine. And here's something interesting. Even doing just 2 flights per day is linked with lower mortality rates. So if your knees or breath start giving out halfway up, take it as a gentle wake-up call, not a failure. You can rebuild. Start slow, hold the railing, and go at your own pace. Over time, it gets easier, and so does everything else in life. Before we get into this, do me a small favor. If you're someone who values real, no-nonsense health talk that respects your age and your body, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow, and it lets me know you're finding this content helpful. And if you're still watching after this intro, drop a quick 2 in the comments so I know you're here for part 2. It lets me know you're part of the conversation without needing to say a word. Alright, let's talk longevity, strength, and what separates the 5% from the rest. 3. Getting up from the floor without using your hands. This one might surprise you, but it's one of the most telling signs of longevity and overall physical resilience. If you can sit down on the floor and get back up without using your hands for support, you're showing strong core muscles, hip mobility, balance, and joint stability, all of which are crucial for aging well. In fact, studies show that seniors who can do this simple move without assistance are far less likely to experience falls and even have a lower risk of mortality over the next 6 years. Why? Because this one movement involves nearly every part of your body working together, especially your stabilizers, which often weaken with age if not trained. If this is hard for you, don't worry. You're not alone, and you're not stuck. Practicing modified versions like sitting onto a sturdy cushion or using a low bench can help retrain your body. Just 5 minutes a day can lead to noticeable improvements in mobility and independence over time. 4. Holding a deep squat for 30 seconds. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A deep squat? At my age. But hear me out. This movement isn't about lifting weights or showing off at the gym. It's about mobility, hip flexibility, ankle strength, and spinal alignment, all things that quietly decline with age, unless we work on them. Holding a deep squat for even 30 seconds can reduce stiffness in your joints, improve your posture, and even promote better digestion. In fact, in many parts of the world, seniors who squat regularly experience lower rates of arthritis and joint pain well into their 80s and 90s. It's also a great position to release tension in the lower back and build strength in your legs without any equipment. Start by squatting down as far as is comfortable, maybe using a chair or holding a door frame for balance. Over time, you may notice you're going deeper, holding longer, and feeling more stable and strong on your feet. Recap. Are you in the 5%? Let's quickly go over the 5 things only 5% of seniors can still do after 70. Stand on one leg for 10 seconds, a quick test for balance and brain health. Get up from the floor without using hands, a major sign of mobility and muscle strength. Climb a flight of stairs without stopping, shows your heart, lungs, and legs are working together. Touch your toes without bending your knees. Flexibility like this keeps pain and injuries away. Walk backwards for 1 minute, a strange but powerful move to boost brain and body coordination. If you're doing even a few of these, you're on the right track. And if you're not there yet, you can work toward them starting today. Every step you take now is an investment in better health, independence, and longevity. Recap. Are you in the 5%? Let's quickly go over the 5 things only 5% of seniors can still do after 70. Stand on one leg for 10 seconds, a quick test for balance and brain health. Get up from the floor without using hands, a major sign of mobility and muscle strength. Climb a flight of stairs without stopping, shows your heart, lungs, and legs are working together. Touch your toes without bending your knees. Flexibility like this keeps pain and injuries away. Walk backwards for 1 minute, a strange but powerful move to boost brain and body coordination. If you're doing even a few of these, you're on the right track. And if you're not there yet, you can work toward them starting today. Every step you take now is an investment in better health, independence, and longevity.